All right, so whenever you're ready.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you just gonna make me do it this time?
Yeah.
Me. Get all presentable. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Denonu, and I'm here with the Neil Digital Podcast. And I'm here with my homie.
Charlie, dangerous. Hi. What's up, guys? How are you doing?
And we're gonna react to what is this? Iron
Iron
Mask.
Mask. Yep.
Yeah, this was something you sent to me because it had what Jackie Chan and
And
Arnold
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzen.
Arnold Schnitzel.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold something. Arnold, I'll be back. Schwarzenegger.
Two people that we have not seen or heard about in years. My childhood favorite, Jackie Chan, and then also Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I just I want to see what they're up to because Jackie
But
Chan
let
is
me ask.
old, both of them old as fuck now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. So you haven't seen anything recent from them currently? Because I know Jackie's been doing a couple movies here and there, at least over here anyway.
No, like okay,
And
so when I
I
said
know he still
recent, I
does stuff
meant
over there.
like Tiger Train and that movie where he was like not a cop, like the pedestrian or whatever it was, where his daughter died and he was trying to go find the
Yeah,
killer.
yeah, that was
Like
the
I
last thing
seen
I seen. Was it
that.
the foreigner or something like
The
that?
Foreigner, yeah, yeah, The Foreigner, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think the last thing he was in was like Terminator or some shit, or
Mm-hmm.
it was either Terminator or it was another movie, Maggie, where his like daughter looking for his
Mm-hmm.
daughter. Like I assumed
Same
that it
episode of
was
that.
like some kind of version of The Last of Us, but it wasn't. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it wasn't. Yeah,
wish it was,
I
but
do
yeah, I think
too.
the last thing I think the last thing I seen him in was yeah, last Terminator movie. That was last October, and I wouldn't blame him for the movie's faults, but but let's see. Hopefully, he's better in this. Okay, so he's playing a British guy. It's like a made up country. Oh,
Oh,
liking what I'm seeing so far. Looks like a martial arts action movie
yeah.
with a couple white faces in it.
Wow. Hold on. That is the Man in the Iron Mask.
Okay.
He is a dragon.
CG needs some work, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, decent. Has me sold. Okay,
Man,
I like that.
dog. that's like China meets Great Britain,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Man in the Iron Mask from like back in the day to like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like this is so dope.
It
I
reminds
don't
me of
know.
like I've seen like a few Chinese martial arts movies with people with magic powers and stuff. That's what it reminds me
Mhm,
of. But they
mhm.
was like, okay, let's put a Western spin on that idea and bring in
Yeah,
Western actors and English and Britain and stuff. But
yeah.
like, is this like, are they in like a British controlled area of like ancient China? Or is this like, oh, we're a part of this made up country that uses the same culture? You know?
I'm pretty sure it's like a made up country, but at the same time, it looks like it was colonized. Because
Yeah.
that's like how most stories that come either out of China is
Mm,
it's a foreign land that has been colonized by Britain in some form or fashion.
yeah.
That's where the Western comes in. I don't even really. I mean, as much as British is Western, I don't consider British Western. I guess this is
Mm,
my idea of what Western is. It's like Western is anything that's English.
mm,
But I will say this. Like there's two things that I notice a lot from this is one, Arnold Schwarzenegger still has that accent, and
yeah.
he is definitely not English,
Hell
and
no.
you can tell. But at the same time, it's like I do also like that he's a German guy playing an English guy, and nobody
Mm,
has a problem with it. And I wish I see that a lot more in media, and not just
yeah.
from like an Asian
Australia.
production company. Yeah, like I want to see more people in roles that normally they wouldn't be in. And I can
Yeah.
say that's one thing I liked about Sherlock was that even though they had their token black people, it was there was no stigma of them being black in that time.
Mm,
In the movie, like in the movie, it's just they're just people walking around, have the same jobs as everybody else. There was no like difference of like color, and I like that here where it's Arnold Schwarzenegger who is German playing an English guy, and there's no problem with it, even with his accent.
mm,
But other than that, like
yeah.
this looks like it's going to be really good.
Yeah. It's probably not going to be as serious as I want it to be, but
Mhm.
it looks like it's going to be one of those entertaining adventure kind of movies that China does so well.
Mhm.
Like I've seen a bunch of movies that had the same kind of sort of thing, or any kind of martial arts movie where it's like it can be super serious, but usually they play it back and they have a lot of the fighting be serious, but it still keeps a normal tone. It doesn't get too dark, doesn't get too comedic, unless they're
Mhm.
into that comedic tone, and that's what they're trying to do. But like they have me interested. Those big, strong people with powers, that's
Yeah.
my money. I want to see what that's about.
Man, see if the dragon comes out. See, like that has my money. Like I love it
Look
when
at
they
this
actually show the dragon.
biological. Look at this biological Iron Man electricity suit here. Because like I don't know if you see it, but let me see if I can catch it.
Yeah,
See all the
I see it.
bottles? You think they have
Yeah,
like electric eels or something in them, and he's channeling all the electricity?
you know what? That would be dope if it was
Because otherwise, why would they be there? That's what I'm guessing.
ancient batteries. That's what it is. Like ancient batteries that store some kind of electric energy. I think that would be dope if they were jars filled with storms. That every time there was a storm, he would absorb the lightning that comes from the storm,
Oh,
and
that
it
that would be
dissipates
cool.
and goes to a bottle. So it's like he's harnessing
Mm,
storm. I think that would be cool. But I like the other guy better because he has that rock, like that rock armor around him.
mm. That guy right
That one.
there.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can catch it. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Looks like it's
Jade too.
Jade
So that's
almost. Yeah,
yeah, it's Jade armor. That's dope. Yeah,
with
you
his
can tell it's a
little
person.
wicker Raiden hat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ain't protecting you from shit. It's like, why are you wearing a hat that got holes in it, man?
It's for the look. You gotta look cool.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's
Like
not
like
protecting you from water, the sunlight, or nothing.
The only thing I don't like is that his head looks like the head of like a Legos character because it's just like
like it's
perfectly
stuck on.
round. Yeah, he's perfectly round, and he's just like boop. But the other thing that I really like is the dragon. Like the way the dragons look, they look like Shinron Chinese dragons.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Like those, like as a
Mm-hmm.
kid, those were always my favorite dragons to look at. Was like the Shinron, like
Mm.
long snake like dragons.
Yeah, me too. You don't like the Western style of a dragon where they have arms and all, or wyverns where they have the wings for their arms and stuff like that.
I mean, I kind of did because like as a kid, I used to watch Dragonheart. That was like one of my favorite movies. But when I saw the Chinese dragon, it was like, but that looks badass though, because it was like
Yeah.
this long as like flowing like flag like thing. It just looked really dope. It looked like a sky snake, which I don't like snakes, but
Mm.
like just seeing it like flow, and I guess maybe because like my earliest memory of like dragons was like Shinron from Dragon Ball Z, and I always thought that Shinron
Mm.
looked really really cool. But I also seen a bunch of these types of dragons too with the long whiskers and stuff. Like I liked them. They just
Mm.
looked really really different from anything else that I knew back then.
Yeah, I think his fight with Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to probably be like the first major fight scene in the movie. It looks like it's going to take place
Oh,
like in a really
goodness,
long time because it seemed like a really big fight.
bro, look at that thing, dog.
Look at all those teeth, though.
Man, and I like the way it moves because like it's like its body's trying to catch up
Yeah,
with
it goes
with
through it like a
itself. So
snake.
yeah, and then
Mm.
and then it's like its head stops, waiting for its body to catch up, and then it goes forward again, and then I don't know, like it's just I don't know. Like I seen in the last Airbender when Zuko and Aang was trying to learn how to firebend and they were learning from the
Mm.
dragons. Like that was like my favorite. That was like my all time favorite part of the entire series. Like it was some cool stuff that happened up to that point, but like those two dragons that came out and they're doing the moves and flying around each other. I was like, oh, I'm done. You can end it here and I'll be happy. That was so dope. I just hope that part is like that too. Like give me something
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, they probably will. I mean, that's probably the whole point because if you have the dragon, you have to have either the dragon kill something or fight something. So I'm
Hmm.
assuming that they're not showing something in the trailer because they want to save that for when people watch it. So I mean, it definitely looks good. It does. I think this looks like an Asian movie with just like white actors in it, but that's cool. I know of they tried to do the same thing with what was that Matt Damon movie about the Great Wall of China or something?
Oh, see, to me, I didn't like that one at all. I hated that dog. Like
I
that.
thought it was okay, but it's like it wasn't great though.
No, that was
This looks
different.
more like
Like
it's a
that.
spectacle.
That was more. Like when I look at this makes sense because like the white actors are invaders. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
colonizers. But in that one, Matt Damon was a hero. Like he was. It's like why? So you and your team of white people are the only people that are the
Saving the
best
world.
fighters in all of China or wherever the fuck y'all at. Who taught you, nigga? Like, why are you here? Like, it made me so mad because they were the saviors of these ethnic people. And there was no, like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like a mix of race of people. It was like, you're just the saviors of all of China. I don't need to see that
Mm.
again. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man. That's, I don't want to say it's whitewashing because it could have been an original story, but it's like, that's not the story I want to
It's
see.
it's a trope that's been
Yeah.
done to death. Like, like well, shoot an actual history where they invade another country, take over, set up the local population with stuff, and then change the history to make themselves out to be the saviors of whatever. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
damn good
I'm
trailer.
interested in this.
I
Yeah.
can't I can't wait for that to come out. When does that come out? Let me see, because we can definitely do a video on that too. So does it say? Nah.
Maybe at the
Come on,
end.
Lionsgate. November 24th.
Okay. That's next month. All
Digital and
right.
Blu-ray. Yep. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Straight to
Yeah.
DVD.
Yeah, man. Theaters are Corona's killing them, man. Can't really do much.
Mm.
They losing money, they closing up. I mean, something is probably still gonna be there, but it's not gonna be nowhere like it used to be.
Speaking of which, remember we talked about Mulan? So
Hmm.
I didn't watch it, but I heard that they changed it up a lot. Like
Yeah, they
it's
did.
not
Yep.
even the epic that they were talking about making. And they
Yeah.
put a lot of bullshit in it, like witches and spells and like a
Yeah. They
bunch
tried
of
to make it a
shit.
serious movie and cut out all the music that everybody loves from it, and from what I hear, they tried to pander to China, and even China didn't fuck with the movie. So it's like we didn't buy because it's $30 on TV. Their theaters are open, and it's just not making no money because it ain't something that they into.
Well, they were talking about like chi and
Yeah,
using chi like it was the force and like basically using it out of context.
yeah,
Like it seems like somebody said, "Give me the cliff notes of what you believe in," and they just threw it in there without any actual understanding of what it was. And then threw
yeah,
witches and spells and stuff in there too. It's like if you gonna throw witches and spells in there, you might as well throw Mushu in there because he's a dragon. Like give
yeah,
it something, whatever. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. This is great though. Like it's
yeah,
nice to see Jackie Chan in something. It looks like he's using a lot more of the wires now as opposed to doing his own
oh yeah,
stunts. But hey, like if I want to see him do his own stunts, I need to go watch his old stuff.
yeah. I mean, he's an old man. I mean, it's expected. That's like Arnold doing a great big action scene. Nowadays it's like, you ain't really doing that, man. He's still old, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. But if you guys want us to react to any more movie trailers or any movies in general, if you guys want us to do like a let's watch or something like that, let us know down in the comments below.
Yep.
We'll
Yep.
see you guys in the next one. Peace out.